So in this video, we're going to look at how do we find areas of items that have irregular regions. So a perfect example of that would be a garden that we have in our yard. Now, a lot of gardens, they're not perfect square shapes or rectangle shapes. They're not even always perfect circles. So if you look at this drawing that Dawn has here, it is shaped like a kidney. And there is no easy way to find the area of this garden shape here using traditional area formulas. Okay, so he takes a digital picture of this garden and he's going to find the area using this digital method. And he discovers that the irregular region would fit inside a rectangle that is 15 yards by 20 yards. Okay, and he's going to superimpose a 15 by 20 grid over the photo as you see in this image on the right side of the screen. The area of the garden impacts the cost of much plants, fertilizer, and so on. So what is the area of the garden? So Dawn is going to use this Monte Carlo method, and that's based on probability. So what you would do is you would kind of just randomly place a lot of points using a graphing calculator, and then he would plot the points and determine which ones land inside the region. So in Dawn's case, he randomly generated 1,000 random points using that graphing calculator, and he determined that 631 points landed inside that garden region on his drawing. So the Monte Carlo method takes the number of points inside the region divided by the total number of random points, the area of the regular region divided by the area of the rectangle used to frame the region. So he's setting up a proportion. So he is looking at the fact that proportionately the number of points inside this region compared to the total amount is going to be equal to the area of the irregular region over the area of the framed entire region enclosing it. So the number of points inside the region, we said that was 631 points. We got that from right here. Okay, this was our blue highlighted area. The total number of random points was 1,000. That was the number of points that we had generated. So that was 1,000. Now, what do we know? We don't know the area of the rectangular region. So that, the irregular region, I'm sorry. So that's going to be our X value. What we do know is we know how to calculate what the area of the rectangular region is. Okay, so that is going to be 15 times 20 because the area of a rectangle is 15 times 20. So from there, we would just use our cross multiplication skill. So that would be 1,000 times x equals 631 times 15 times 20. Solve for x and we get 189.3. So using an approximate amount, we would say the area of our garden is approximately 189 square feet.